Ahem. Good morning, good morning. It's the Last Minute Laura show. Good morning, hello. Hi everybody, welcome back. It's a new day. It's a new day. Why is Twitch not working? Stream preview. Stream health. Interesting. Oh, it's loading. It just took a minute. It's okay. Everything's there now. Alrighty then. Everybody, good morning. Welcome back to another morning, another live stream. The Last Minute Laura Morning Show. I am your host, Laura. We are going to be doing some spring stuff today because I really want to believe that spring is truly on its way. And to do that, we need to prep. That's what we got to do. So there's a few things we have to do. We're going to take some cuttings. I think, are we going to dunk the cuttings in like a peroxide water mix? You know what I mean? I have hydrochlorous acid. One second. Hydrochlorous acid on plants. Not hydrochloric acid, it's a face one. Hypochlorous acid is a highly effective, non-toxic, eco-friendly sanitizer used in agriculture, greenhouses, and hydroponics to kill bacteria, viruses, fungus, and powdery mildew. Foliar spray. Okay, let's see what the percentage-wise is, though. Okay, so early in the morning, late afternoon, testing. Always test a small sample plant. A game changer for indoor alcoholture, agriculture. Change the color of leaves. Hold on, chlorophyll. Okay, is hypochloric acid a pesticide? Yes. Okay, what should you not use hypochloric? Ammonia, bleach, vinegar, or alcohol? Ammonia, bleach, vinegar, or alcohol. Okay. Vinegar, hydrogen peroxide, alcohol, detergents. Okay. Cool. So I just wanted to see if it'll kill any potential surviving thrip babies. Okay, now let me say hi to everybody. Good morning, Candace. Nice to see you. Yes, we hit 99,500 subscribers, guys. Big push to get my private Discord server reduced today. Staying positive. That's good. How y'all doing? I'm doing okay. Bring all your snacks and drinks and don't forget your meds if you need them. Let's all be kind and have a great day. TGIF. Okay, so what I've got here is my Oxalis plants as well as a couple of coleus plants, and I have a couple of pothos plants. I thought that maybe making some cuttings so that we could put the Oxalis into the garden like as a garden plant this year could be really fun. I have a neighbor who has pink or purple Oxalis rather in their garden as like a permanent fixture of the garden. And it comes back every year. I won't expect it to perennialize in my garden, but just the idea that it can survive in the garden dirt feels exciting. So for those reasons, I want to take a bunch of cuttings from my healthy, look at this thing, my gorgeous Oxalis plant. Look at how healthy this plant is. It's doing so well right now. It's even flowering a bunch. So what I'm going to do is basically just cut off all of the longest and strongest stems. They won't all survive, but many of them will. A good percentage of these cuttings will survive. They'll root and they'll turn into brand new plants. Oh boy, I actually reloaded before you'd been talking for like 10 minutes. Oh good, I'm glad you reloaded before I started talking a lot. So that means you got to hear it, hopefully. Okay, so I'm gonna just take my snips, take a cutting of a full leaf with a little tail on it with the stem, and I'm just gonna put it into, can you see from there, maybe? I'll just put it into a whole ass jar of water. And then we will root these over the next 12 weeks. It's not 12 weeks. It's 10 weeks till the last frost. If I just keep saying it, it'll be true. Anyway, we'll root these until the frost is gone. And then we'll pot them up in little pots. And then we will transplant them when they feel strong. And then we will have Oxalis growing happily in the outdoor garden. Thrips are literally trying to ruin my life right now. I believe they are on the side of evil. If there is a battle being waged, thrips are not on the side of good. They seem to be everywhere right now. No, I'm wearing a nice dress that's very clean right now, Peekaboo. I'm not interested in having you sit on my lap. I literally just said no. If you're gonna sit here, you have to lie down. I don't want to like pet you right now. I don't want to get your fur on me, so sit. Just make it so she can't hit her tail on the mic or she thinks she's being pet. All right. You settled down now? Good. Don't even think about it. I'm busy. I'm not interested in your friendship right now. I'm actively ignoring you, Peekaboo. Do you not realize you're being actively ignored? She knows she's being ignored. That's why she's being so dramatic with her love. I'm just trying not to even touch her at all so that she doesn't think that I'm participating. I don't want to give her the mistaken idea that I want to sit here and pet her right now. Oh, the sticky trap caught a bunch of thrips. Well, that's nice. Any thrips on this leaf? Literally such an annoying bug. Okay, relax, girlfriend. And awesome. How many am I gonna cut of the green one? I just keep shoving them into this little jar of water, and then when there's enough, I'll just sit that by the window and it will create little roots. And we will be very happy in a couple of months to have all these beautiful, cute hair. Laura, hey Raven, good morning, thank you. Good morning, good morning. I'm dealing with a thrips outbreak in my indoor garden right now. And I'm basically having to bathe them in soapy water like every other week right now just to keep the thrips from killing my plants. And it has made all my plants do better because they've been getting attention because they've been infested with thrips. It's like having pests makes me care for my pets more, for my plants more. If there's no pests, they may get underwatered. They may get ignored for months. If there's pests, everybody gets attention every single week. So really, I should just maintain a small population of thrips in order to keep my plants healthy. Okay, so I want to take coleus cuttings, but I'm also very scared to do it because I'm scared of losing the adult plant by taking cuttings that like upset it or create infection or whatever. Oh my god, I just saw another thrip. I killed it, don't worry, but I just saw one. I won't survive. The ones in the plant hospital think it's a spa. What? The ones in the plant hospital think it's a spa. Oh, to get the thrip bath, you mean? I mean, yeah, they enjoy it because they get attention. They all get watered, and they all get a soapy water bath Even the soil, I even put the soil in the soapy water. Like I put the whole pot into a dish, a sink full of soapy water. And then I let it sit there until it's fully soaked in. Then I move it to the other sink and I run water over it for 10 seconds until there aren't bubbles on the surface of the soil anymore. And then I just spray down the leaves and they're fine. My plants that are in the plant hospital region of the flat, they thrive. They get more attention. Exactly. They thrive because I remember that they need, period. They thrive because I remember that they need, this one has thrips on it. Maybe I can get them off and just kill them right here, right now. Without killing the oxalis. That would be super. I think we got it. I hate thrips, why are you on my oxalis? The reason I also know that I'm managing the infestation is that my oxalis is so healthy right now. Does that not kill any beneficial bacteria in the soil too? Sounds like a them problem. They're gonna need probiotics after that, I guess. I don't care because it kills the thrips. I know beneficial bacteria, I know fungi and small organisms. Sorry. It's the only thing that effectively gets rid of thrips. And also spider mites, but I don't usually have a problem with spider mites until the very end of the season when everything has been fully neglected for a very long time, and we're not there yet. So yes, it probably does kill everything in the soil, but I want it to kill the thrips, and sacrifices must be made. Oh, I lost one. Get back in the water, you. And like I said, most of these will survive, most of these cuttings. Not all of them, like I'm not gonna expect miracles here, but many of them will survive. I'm just gonna get rid of all the ones that are sick on this plant at the same time. Because we're already here, you know? God, I hate thrips. Let them be extinct. Oh, do you have a thrip problem? You look like you do. It appears thrips have been bothering you. You are not needed. Why are you flowering so much? I don't think that's appropriate. It's a little early for those flowers. We're still in February. Let's cut those off. Work on your tubers. The sun literally just started coming back. You don't need to be dramatic throwing out 100 flowers. The drama of an oxalis. It's like, spring is back, please. Put me outside. Let the bees have my flowers. Sorry, honey. Not that kind of movie. As Lord Farquaad said, some of you may die. But that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Literally, with my plants. Sorry. Ah, sticky trap, it got me. But it let me catch a thrip. Are there any thrips that have jumped ship? No, not currently. It's not to say they're not here, they're just not currently jumping ship on this particular oxalis. Jerks. I hate them so much. Okay, I think I got all of the damaged leaves on this plant and all of the healthiest. So now a bunch of baby leaves are gonna burst forth and we will have a beautiful full oxalis for spring again. Because right now I know I'm kind of gonna bald all of them a bit, make them all look a little bit hideous and sad, but that's okay because like I said, after this they're gonna go get a bath in the sink with soap and water. And warm water. I use warm water, which is wild. I always thought plants liked cold water, and then one time someone told me, like, why would they want cold water? Like, rain isn't cold. And I was like, what? Rain in the summer isn't cold. Does that mean I've been just hurting my plants, giving them cold, thinking I'm giving them an ice cold drink when in reality I'm like freezing their toes. Sorry, there was a thrip that needed to die on this one. All right, I think that's pretty clear. Pretty cleared up. Maybe I'll get rid of this one too, just to be safe. Cover all my bases. Don't want to risk it. Not take enough. Okay. Beauty. Gorgeous. Some of them will die, but honestly, most of them won't. Most of them will survive. Not all of them will survive, but really, it is a high percentage. They have a good success rate. I mean, is that true, or do I just take so many cuttings that I'm not personally offended when they die? That's also possible. There's a possibility that they do actually die in large numbers, but because I take so many cuttings, I'm not really worried about it. It's possible. I don't want to believe it. There. Okay, here's the plant after. Much less robust, much less happy. How's my audio lined up, by the way, guys? Does it feel in sync, or am I like way on a super delay? Keep me in the know about that. Okay, so there's my first oxalis cuttings. That's going to be a lot of oxalis flowers or oxalis leaves later in the season. Here's my second oxalis, looking quite robust. It also has thrips, because everything has thrips in my indoor garden right now. It looks like some of these are completely unaffected by the thrips. So that's good. Like, look how that one is. It's delayed, not synced. Beautiful. Let me see if I can do something. I'm not as crisp of an image either. That's not surprising me. It's because I feel like it's because I'm using Wi-Fi. I'm going to turn my Wi-Fi off. Alex, I'm plugged in. Is it okay if I turn Wi-Fi off? Because the image isn't as crisp. From Candace. Also, the audio is still delayed. So I want to shorten the delay.
Okay.
Does it look perfectly synced to you?
I mean, it's not perfect, but it looks fine.
Okay, well, you're not a... So, as much as I appreciate your opinion on it, you're not looking at the screen the way someone else might be, obviously. If the delay doesn't bother you.
No.
It might bother others. Okay, how's that? Is it closer now or farther away in terms of the sync? Did it get closer to being synced right now, or did I just make it worse? Once you tell me that, then I'll know which way I have to switch it.
To increase your crispiness, you'll have to increase your bit rate. So when you go in settings, output, you have to remove from 4500 to like more. But then your computer becomes unusable.
Audio, then comes video. So that means the audio does still need to be more delayed if the audio is coming first. On. Okay, let's see how this one feels. I've changed it again. Let me know how it looks. Does it look like the audio's coming first and the video's coming second? Is the video coming first and the audio's coming second? Or are we mostly synced now? I'm going to take a couple more cuttings while you guys tell me what you think. Hey, honey. Would you make me a coffee, please? That was a thrip. Okay. Video first, audio second, definitely. Like about a 1.2 second delay. Video first, then audio. Okay, so my delay is too long. Hey, lovely Laura, is it a dress or a shirt? It's a dress. With your surroundings and your task today. Thank you so much, Dave. Let me see. So if the video is coming first and then the audio is coming, that means I've put a delay on the audio that is too big. So if I take it down a whole lot and video is fine. I hear you first, then your lips move. Oh, so it's not, everybody's not seeing the same thing? That's annoying. I want to see how off it looks on. Hey Dave, welcome. Worse. Oh wait, no, I was wrong. I'm just an idiot. Okay, cool. So, there's the opposite direction. This is now with a delay that is a little bit longer. So if now I'm hoping it'll be synced up for you. Maybe. Or it'll be the opposite. Now it might be the audio comes way after the video. Man, I'm not a doctor. But I do need your help. Laura, my friend, in my humble opinion, you are being too much of a perfectionist. Bless you, but Alex says the video is okay. Alex says it's okay, true, because he's a software engineer. It's different. We have different opinions.
That's not it. We're playing with hardware that's outdated, and I'm trying to optimize it. That's where the problem is.
Thank you for the coffee, my love. My sweet, my love, my darling, my true.
Oh yeah.
I'm not a rocket surgeon, okay?
What do you mean?
I'm doing my darndest. I'm trying to learn all the things you teach me.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for me. Do you know at least once a week, Alex has a sit-down conversation with me where he goes, I appreciate that even though you have no interest in this, you are trying. I know technology is not fun for you to learn, so thank you for trying. And then I have to go like, because I am trying, but it's hard for me. Oh my thrips. What in the thrips population is going on here? I mean, I guess it's good they're all on this leaf. I can just kill them. Seriously, hate you, thrips. Die a miserable death. I mean, I guess they probably do die a miserable death. They probably don't just, like, die of old age. They're probably either eaten or killed by me, so. I mean, there's that. Gotta love him. Yep, he's my guy. He protect me from, honestly, from everything. Let's be 100% honest with ourselves here. Oh, we've got more pink ones coming up. That makes me so happy. Okay, let me show you something that happens sometimes when you plant a bunch of oxalis together. They hybridize on their own, and it makes you feel like a god. So in this pot, there have been all three colors. There's a variegated, silver, and green. Then there's purple, which is a variegated variety, purple and fuchsia. And then there's just plain green. But if you look, oh, look at that variegated one. Isn't that gorgeous? But if you look, this one's pink and this one's both. This leaf that's closest to the camera right now, it's both. And then, let me see if I can find another both. I saw one on the up. Wow, that is a gorgeous variegation. That one's pretty special looking to me. Don't you think? Look at that one. versus like these ones. They look more like there's like a heart on them. I don't know. That's pretty cool, I think. Okay, let me check on these cuttings because they have been, unfortunately, these cuttings have been left in a not sunny area for quite some time, and I'm pretty sure they have thrips. So I have cuttings that are rooting with thrips also proliferating, unfortunately. And I can tell that thrips are proliferating because some of these cuttings are not rooting, and the cuttings only root well when they are not under a ton of stress. And you know what's really stressful? Being eaten by insects. I mean, probably. I've never done that, but the ones that are good and stiff and have a little root, I'm putting them in with the new cuttings after I make sure there are no thrips on them. Oh, sorry, I forgot to move the mic back. Hello. I'm gonna just pull all of them out. It'll make it easier for me. And then I can refill this. What else can I do? I can refill this. Let's first do a quick sort, see if there's any that have roots. So these are like months old, and some of them have roots, but not all of them, because like I said, they have been trying to exist in a world with a very tough pest. And it's hard for cuttings to survive because they have no defenses. Oh, but look at this one. It's trying to grow a whole new plant already. Happy birthday. Even with thrips trying to kill it, it just says, "Not today, demons. You can't do it. You're not invited." It's so interesting. The stems get so stiff when they sit in a container of water for a long time. Like as they grow roots, they get super stiff. It's very silly and weird. Interesting. Sorry if there's too much damage on the leaves or if there's visible thrips. I'm just saying, oh well. Not this time, didn't happen for you. Okay, these ones, even though they have damage, they also have really strong and happy looking root systems. How about you? Do you have any thrips visible on you? No. Probably gonna have to dunk all of these in like a soapy water mix today. Sorry, I just have to shove these ones back into the water. All right, cuttings number 1, collected. Sofas, small mortgages. What? And I'm going to need to buy a new sofa this year, and why is it so stressful, and why is everything made of plastic? Oh yeah, a sofa, aka a small mortgage. These days, kind of, honestly, you're not wrong. We bought my mom a new chair for her reading room for Christmas. Like the kids got together and did that as a group gift. Why are you so sad? You literally have one job. Just grow some roots, bro. Anyway, yeah, and when we were shopping for it, we were like, I don't know, what's it going to be, like $250 for like a reading chair? Nope. Not anymore. Not these days. Maybe back in the 90s. All right, now this stuff is all thripsed. It's all thripsed, so I'm going to throw it directly outside because I know there's thrips on it. Peekaboo, there are cat beds everywhere, and she lied down on a silicone mat. Straight to jail. Toby, what are you doing here? I don't have a jar I could use. Okay, 1 sec. What do you mean, come here? Who are you telling to come here? You're not the boss of me. Okay. Now let's take a sip of coffee while it's still hot. $250 in Canada? No way. Closer to $1,000, I'm guessing. I feel like if you were to go to a furniture store like The Brick or EQ or Structube, those are like our major ones here. I mean, at least that are near me. Yeah, probably $1,000. I mean, I'm obviously a very good deal hunter, so we didn't pay $1,000 for my mom's, but like if we had went to a furniture store and just bought new, yeah, probably. I mean, we did buy a new couch, but it wasn't from a furniture store per se. Was it? Oh no, I bought it online. So, I mean, kind of. It's from a store online. Anyway, got a better deal. But no, yeah, about $1,000 for like a big, not a 3-seater, a 1-seater. Okay, this one, I kind of want to leave it. I don't want to pull this one out. But I kind of do. I want to root it. But it's already doing so well in here. So maybe we'll just leave her alone for now, because she's happy. And then we'll put her over here, back where she lives. Her best life. And now, I have these, I forget what they're called. They're not pothos, though. They're something, they give me the same feeling as pothos. I think it's heart-shaped philodendron, heartleaf philodendron. Heart-shaped or heart leaf. Unfortunately, my growing tip actually died. So, it's not ideal. But, it's okay. The bottom end is rooting. So, I mean, not ideal. I mean, maybe I'll just cut you like this. But that's a grow point. It's not that serious. It's not that serious. Okay. You're doing okay. Look, this one's got roots on it. That's nice. I didn't even take a sip of my coffee. I said, gotta take a sip of my coffee before I forget about it. Immediately forgot about it. Let's see. Yes, Raven, indeed. And if you're feeling creative, you could have fun with upholstery. But as you say, shed would help. Not impossible to build from scratch without a shed, though. I mean, kind of it is. If I had a shed, I'd just fucking build one at this point. Power tools, equipment, supplies would probably still be cheaper. Honestly, if you thrift a couch at one of those thrift stores that doesn't know what they have and then reupholster it, it would definitely be cheaper than buying a new one. I have champagne taste on a toilet wine budget, unfortunately. Champagne taste on a toilet wine budget. I love the picture that I see in my mind when you say that. All right, no visible thrips and a root. Happy birthday, you get to go back into the grow. You have done nothing to indicate that you want to live. Do you even want to live? You've given me no indication except that you haven't rotted. This has been in water for at least a month, and it's not rotten at all. It just looks like I cut it yesterday. It doesn't have any, it's still got a good, like, stiffness to the leaf. Just not even a sign of attempting to put out a root, so don't know about that. Raven, that made me chuckle with empathy. I totally get it, but it's possible to thrift champagne taste, though. It is possible if you can find the way. It's very hard to find the thrift stores that have the champagne in them. I just had this massive blow to my thrifting abilities announced to me when I went to the thrift store last weekend, because our best, favorite, most wonderful thrift store, they're building a giant condo next to it. And the condo's like halfway up. Like, out of nowhere, the skeleton is up, and it's like probably 10 floors, and it's not even one block away. You can see both buildings from each other. So now there's going to be a brand new condo full of young people. And you know what a condo full of young people is going to do? Go thrifting across the street. So now my favorite thrift store is going to get gutted. And they're young people. I don't want young people's garbage. I want old people's garbage. Old people have good taste. Old people have champagne taste. Okay, here is what I've been procrastinating in this moment. Cutting my coleus. I'm very scared to do so. Because if they die, I'll be so sad because I've kept them alive until the end of February. That's just unheard of for me. I've never been able to keep coleus alive that long. So cutting them at this point feels so scary. It's not scary. They're just plants. I've also planted 1,000 coleus seeds, so it's fine. Old people had the champagne budget. That's why. Yes, they did. They truly did. Okay, this one looks like I could cut it off. And then I can cut most of the leaves off. I wanna die, this is hard to decide. How many leaves? Ooh, I don't want it to die. Any damage on her? She looks to be in beautiful health and beautiful condition. Love her. So I have rooting hormone right here. What is this one called? This is called cloning paste. I don't need the cloning paste. I need the rooting hormone. So I'm going to dip my stems into the rooting hormone at the bottom. And then I'm not going to put them in the water yet. I'm just going to make a pile of stems. And then after I finish all the stems, the rooting hormone should have, I don't know, done whatever rooting hormone does. And then I can put them in water without worrying about it immediately falling off. That's the whole shoot, though. Like, if I cut that, I'm cutting this whole branch. It sucks. I don't like cutting plants. I like having lots of plants. I don't like cutting plants, but I like having lots of plants. In order to have lots of plants, Laura, the first step... Okay, could you get off? I need you to not be here. The first step is cutting them. Ugh. Heartache. Dip in rooting hormone. Which, honestly, I'm pretty sure it's just like sugar and cinnamon or something. Not literally. There's probably some thing that makes it fancy for them, but like in reality, cinnamon is just fine for a rooting hormone. You don't need all that. Okay, this is another one that's gonna cause me a lot of pain. It makes me kind of want to shove them into dirt. I wonder if they would root better in dirt. I don't have enough room for that right now. I kind of only have room for cuttings. Sorry, girls. I would love to invite you in. Ugh, okay. Deep breath. Okay, we did a top cut. Whew. Everybody, it's going to be okay. We just have to power through this. We are strong. We are Charlie Kirk. I don't know how to let you guys know how much I absolutely am not Charlie Kirk, but that song does slap though. We carry the flame. Okay, I think that's probably good. And it depends where you live. I'm in Aberdeen, UK, so everything is gross millennial gray velvet. That's unfortunate. Where I live, we got old people money. Young people, they're broke. But old people, they are doing so good where I live. Let me tell you, the boomers are living large here. Don't ever say that again. I'm not going to lie to you. It's not 0 times a week that I belt out that one line. It's not 0 times a week. It's a very catchy AI song. Okay, now let me just take another cutting here. Okay, cutting off the pieces that I won't need. Cut off all the leaves that you don't need. You don't need all these leaves. It's hard for the plant to keep that many leaves alive, but it still makes me want to barf pulling that many leaves off. The boomers all fell for the millennial gray though. It's so weird. Yeah, they did, but also like the greatest generation, the boomers' parents, those ones, the ones that are still alive, they live large, let me tell you. Either that or they just have the furniture of the gods. the boomers' parents. They're still alive for some reason in the towns near where I live. I don't know any boomers personally whose parents are alive, but I know that my thrift store comes into new old people shit often enough that there's no way that they're not still alive sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm saying. Okay. Ugh, it's so pretty, and if it dies, I'm gonna be so sad. I won't survive it. Maybe we should just put them directly in soil. Coleus growers, are any of you here? Can you help me? I don't know what to do. I'm feeling a little nervous and a little unsure. Should I put them in water to root, or should I put them directly in potting mix? How are you guys doing? Are you ready to be chopped? My beautiful, beautiful favoritist Coleus. Seems like you're in a bit of rough shape, and honestly, who isn't at this time of winter? But we're gonna do what we can for you. Gonna help you out, hopefully. Okay. You also, please don't die. I need you. I will start a lot of coleus seeds. Like, it will be fine if all of these plants decide to not come along for the summer trip, but I really wish that they would, you know? Wow, I fucking hate thrips. They're so freaking rude. Now it's in my head, I'm sorry. I don't know that I'll survive if this plant dies, so I need to like make sure there's no thrips on it before I commit to trying to keep it alive. Because even one thrip on these gosh dang plants can destroy everybody. Just last year, my boomer mom just repainted and tiled her house all gray, and it's gross. She was proud of her new style house, and I was like, I'm happy for you, Liz, but no. I want to believe that you actually call your mom by her first name. That would make me LOL. But at the same time, what were you thinking, Liz? What are you doing? Why are we, what's going on here, you know? Oh, there are thrips on my plants, and they make me feel really mad. I hate thrips on my plants. Oh, what a beautiful coleus. Look at this. Look at that. Ain't she stunning? Just stunning. Absolutely stunning. If it lives. If it lives. If it doesn't live, it's nothing. You're not nothing if you don't live. Please survive, though. I need you. Oh, the thrips damage on these poor coleus. They've been trying so hard. This is where the thrips came from. Obviously, the coleus has been harboring fugitives. And actually, not like the way that like the police say that, like actually harboring fugitives. And the fugitives are the thrips. Sorry, one sec. I care about you. I just can't pay attention when I'm looking for pest insects because they're so friggin' small that if you don't catch them, they're gonna ruin everything. That coleus is lovely. All of my coleus right now are about to die, and it's making me so unhappy to see them in such dire straits. And now that I'm looking at them up close, it's because they're all completely infested with thrips. Can I just show it to you up close? You're gonna be like, that's disgusting. How didn't you notice? Okay. See how the stem is all not pretty? First of all, you can see a thrip right there. That right there is a thrip. Hate it. And then let me show you what the damage looks like. See how it's like eaten the stem? They're very frustrating. Very frustrating insects. But because my coleus is all patterned, I did not notice that the undersides of the leaves are where all of the thrips in North America have decided to overwinter. As right here next to a friggin' seed tray, I've just unleashed just a horde of thrips. I'm very disappointed in myself here. I'm gonna have to give everything a once over after this. Ugh, the poor stem is just like all munched on. That coleus is so lovely. Okay, there we go. Now all of these are also thrip infested. So everything here has thrips. Everything has thrips. Treat everything like it has thrips because it all has thrips. Very good. So if it all has thrips, nothing is sacred except my seeds, which still don't have grow lights. I planted 20 varieties of seeds with no grow lights set up. Why do you do that? Now I have a fire lit under my butt that I have to get those lights set up. One second, just moving stuff. I'm throwing out this thrips infested coleus into the winter. Or in the words of Wendy Williams, death to all of them. Okay, these thrips need treatment today, so these are all getting moved out of this room. Off to the isolation station. That goes for you too, darling. Actually, I think I'll take one more cutting from this beautiful, beautiful baby. She did not have any visible thrips on her, which is interesting, and I wonder if it has to do with the color of the leaves or something. Gorgeous. You can go there. Take all of you guys. And you. Wonderful. Let's get everybody healthy again. Ba-da-da-da. Okay. What's next here? Who's next? Do we have any coleus that have not yet been trimmed? One back here. Hello, darling. Gorgeous. You are sick. You need to go be treated. Oh, and you, darling. Are we going to get a cutting off of this gorgeous, gorgeous girl? She is doing so well. I'm so proud of her. And we're going to get a cutting off of you. Did we already? No, we didn't. Okay, is that everyone? Has everyone been accounted for? Have all coleus been notified that today is cutting day? You are sick. You cannot be cut from. Okay. Is that all of my coleus? Yes. Oxalis, you guys don't need isolation, even though you do have thrips. It's just a lifestyle for you. And then you. Okay, there we go. Ugh. Where'd my skitters go? Here they are. All right. I feel so bad for letting them get so thripped. They've been thripped, I say. However, they'll probably pull back, pull through, pull. They'll probably be fine. I hope. I think I may get dirt, guys. I think I may bring in some pots and pot these up, or at least pot them up in like, what's it called? Like seed cell trays. This is such a strong branch, but I do need to make cuttings. I'm sorry. Ugh, all these leaves on the top cutting are so pretty. Look at this friggin' coleus. Kidding me? In the winter? Like if you were having a winter wedding, that's beautiful. If you were having a winter wedding, you could do all coleus. You wouldn't need any. Gosh dang son of a gun, there's more thrips on this one. How have you been doing so well with all these thrips? Ruining your life. I'm so sorry. I'm such a neglectful mother. I didn't mean to. It's okay. She'll be okay. You'll be okay. I don't know what it is about today. I'm feeling so sing-songy. Not singing real songs, just feeling sing-songy. Okay, this is such a sad destruction of how beautiful this plant was. But it means that we will be able to grow it this summer out in the garden, make beautiful, beautiful moves in the garden by having her. So, and cutting off these leaves is part of the process, even though it's so painful. I don't know why it's so painful, but cutting off all of the leaves when you do a cutting, ugh, it feels so yucky. Okay, that's good, that's good. This one, do we want to cut this off, this top? Maybe we should. Just to give it a little bit of incentive to push out more growth after treatment. I may even cut all of these, every growth point off of these coleus, just to like kind of give them a break from the thrips. I'm not good to my houseplants, and I feel bad about it. Okay, you are good. Like, if I cut them all down to this, right? Like, where it's just a nub, and then clear out the thrips off of that nub, I feel like it's less work to grow back. Like, am I completely off base about that? I don't think so. Seems possible. Like, there's no evidence of oh, there are there. Sorry, you're out. No, okay. I need a garbage to put the thrips leaves in. Okay, another thripless. And now this one is struggling, and oh, surprise, surprise, it's because it has an absolute infestation on one of its branches. Not this branch though, so this one can go for cuttings, but this cutting is infested, and you are fine. You are all infested. I'm so sorry. So sorry for being a bad thrips manager. I'm not good at managing the thrips population. I need to get like ladybugs, but I feel like that'd be a weird thing to have in your house in the winter. Intentionally. Also, I don't even know if you could purchase them in the winter. You can buy ladybugs in the spring. Okay, get rid of you, and you. Good. Do you have any thrips? Because if you do, you're done. No, you're good. Okay. Good. And then you need water before I can take cuttings from you. You're very, very sad. Okay. Everybody take a 5-minute break to regroup. I'm going to get the pots from outside. I already have soil mixed up and ready to go, so we can plant these. And I'm just going to place all of these coleus cuttings. I'm going to have to re-dip them in hormone. I'm going to place them into the sink in soapy water while I collect the other stuff, just so that these cuttings don't have any problems before they go into the soil. BRB. Ugh. Just talk amongst yourselves. All right, before I go get the dirt, I thought I'll just do the soap part with you here. So I'm just putting the plants head down, stem up, into the soapy water. And that is just going to kill any thrips, thrip eggs, thrip larvae, spider mites, fungus, bacteria, whatever that might be on there that would prohibit growth and success. So I'm just gonna put them all in. I'm not aiming to get the stems in. So if they get in, I'm not gonna freak out, but I'm not trying to get the bottom of the stems put in. When my mom's doing garlic for planting, she does it in bleach, or a bleach water solution, but like she dips things into a bleach water solution before planting them to keep bacteria and stuff off. So I know it's a thing. All right, that should do it. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get my dirt, a couple of plant pots, and I'm gonna move these guys into the kitchen. I'll be right back. Okay, besties, before we get into planting up the coleus cuttings that we took, as they just sit here in the soapy water, they should be fine. I don't think it's going to kill them. I sure hope not, because we sure took a lot of cuttings today, didn't we? I just want to take a big glug of coffee because it's going to be cold. And because I'm not going to be touching it once I'm touching dirt. So, also I put an apron on because I want to wear this dress today. I call her mom usually, but Elizabeth when she's in trouble. That's funny. All right, so I decided I want to do the seed starter trays, not like individual pots. I don't have enough room to do that. Like I have no storage right now for plants. This weekend, I'm going to get the plant lights set up. This weekend, I'm going to get the plant lights set up. This weekend, I'm going to get the plant lights set up. I just have to believe it because I have to. I've already planted seeds. What do you mean? You can't plant seeds before you have the grow lights, especially not snapdragons. They have to be under light. I just needed to plant something. It just happens sometimes. Okay, so these are cold, but the dirt that I have here is damp because I made it 2 days ago. I soaked the seed starting mix really thoroughly in water, and then it's been sitting for a couple days. So it's like perfect temperature, perfect texture in terms of moisture for either seeds or cuttings. So I'm going to just fill my little seed trays up with soil. It's not soil, it's soil. Well, I guess it's soil. It's seed starting potting mix. It has no nutrition in it, but that's okay because to start roots, these don't really need nutrition. They just need dampness. So I just have to make sure that these stay really nice and humid and moist. And I'm going to do that by just keeping them inside of these underwater trays, and I'll just make sure there's always a little bit of water in those trays. And I need to find my little seed pokey thing. I have a seed pokey thing. You know the seed pokey thing? Where did I put it? I think I put it with my pens so that I can poke the soil before putting in the new plants. I love plant time. It's the best time. I'm very excited. Also, I'm excited for today because today my sister posted a photo in our family group chat of her and the kids, everybody eating waffles. And she said, everybody's having waffles today. And Elizabeth as well. And it's very cute. Elizabeth's waffles are like sugar-free, carrot-based baby waffles, but still they are shaped like a waffle. The point is everybody had something shaped like a waffle, and I texted back, I want a waffle, and she said, lucky for you, it looks like we're having breakfast for dinner. And Friday is the day that I go to Julia's for dinner, so I am going to have breakfast for dinner, hopefully waffles. Peekaboo. Where did I put you? There you are. My little seed poker for poking in seeds. Yay, I didn't miss plant time. The seed pokey thing is called a dibber or a dibbler here. I got my dibbler and I've got a whole bunch of cuttings. Yay, I didn't miss plant time. I'm going to go over what I planted already. And then we can talk about what's the next plants, because I went into the internet, I hacked the mainframe, and whilst in the internet, I discovered lists of plants that you can start 10 to 12 weeks early, 8 to 10 weeks early, 6 to 8 weeks early, instead of me looking at all of the seed packets. And that was smarter than trying to go through each seed packet and grab all the ones that were 10 to 12 weeks. Could have just asked Mr. Google Pants and he would have helped me out. Anyway, turns out there's quite a few things that I should already have started. So I started them, and then everything else I'm doing like in 2-week intervals. So I'm good right now for like 2 weeks. And then in 2 weeks, we're going to be planting pretty much this much again. And each time, and I have 4 times this that I'll be planting out. And each one of these has 12 seeds in it. So 12 seeds times 20 times 4 is how many seeds I'm planting right now, as of right now. That can change. Okay, so I have a cutting. It's already dipped in rooting hormone. I'm going to just stick it into the seed tray. Cutting. I'm shaking off the soapy water. I'm not really worried very much about the soap, because it'll just protect the plant and it's not going to hurt the plant. Stick the cutting in. Wonder how many cuttings I even have. I think I need to cut this shorter, actually. I think the cuttings need to be small. Cutting down a tree. Wish me luck. I wish you only the best of luck. Cutting down a tree seems risky. Let me see. I miss growing hot peppers, but we just don't need more. I still have a jar full of dried cayenne. Well, if you just enjoy growing them, why don't you, like, check at your co-op and see if anybody at your co-op would like to pay an amount, like whatever it costs you to care for it for the season, to grow peppers for them so that you can enjoy growing the peppers, but the harvest you don't have to do, unless the harvest is also fun, because that makes sense to me too. Like, I like the whole process. I like drying them out. I like making them into pepper, hot pepper flakes. I need to start sweet peppers nice and early this year. When's nice and early for you, Sid? Because nice and early would be now for me. If I had to start peppers, like, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure my mom has already started peppers. I know her Lysianthus are already, like, large, which couldn't be me, but also, yeah. Oh, a whole tray of coleus. If all of these survive into adulthood, that would mean that most of the seeds I plant aren't needed. That would be really nice. I would love it to have way more than I need in terms of beautiful coleus. I feel like I over-owe the O in coleus. Coleus. March, like the first week of March. Okay. Yeah, I feel like there's a possibility that I'm a little early on some of my stuff, but I feel like it's also okay because in the worst case of scenarios, my house will look like a bomb went off for longer than it usually does in the spring. I feel like spring, I've just accepted spring is a time when my home does not look good. It never will, because there will always be too many plants in my home in the spring. I usually end up with just an obscene number of plants, and it's a beautiful obscenity, and it is still an obscenity. You come into my home and it's like a farm, and then you're like, you're in the middle of downtown. We really don't need to be trying to have a farm down here. You could make gochujang, Sid. It requires bulk chilies. You will need many, many chilies for this project. Okay, I'm just filling the last few seed cells with cuttings of the heartleaf philodendron, just so that it's got something in it, because why would I have a seed tray with anything except lots and lots of stuff growing? Words are super not easy for me right now. I've been like struggling to find the word I'm looking for. Okay. Oh, I know why though. It's no surprise. I am fully in a rage on my period. So, unfortunately, I don't know if this happens to any of you older young people, younger old people. Like, I don't know where I'm at. I'm in the middle right now. I'm either a young old person or I'm an old young person. Anyway, for right now, the struggle that I live with is my period is so rough. It hurts, and I get grumpy, and I'm like, I don't feel nice, and I don't feel good. It's so unfortunate. It used to just be like, you're bleeding, the end. Now it's like, you're bleeding, and everything about everything is sore, like you worked out. I didn't work out, though. I didn't. My lower back is sore, like I did lifting. I didn't do anything. I literally just didn't get pregnant. Disrespect. Is that chili crisp oil stuff? I've thought about it, lol. Let me see. I have so many sweet banana peppers vacuum sealed in my freezer that I have no idea what to do with. Literally same. I have so many hot banana peppers in my freezer that I don't know what to do with. They're safe there. They are safe in the freezer, though. You know what I mean? All right. So these cuttings are kind of just, I'll shove them into my garden if they work. If they start to root and I get a bunch of heartleaf philodendron vines growing, I'm just going to shove them in my garden because I don't want them in my house. I find them so much more prone to insect damage than regular pothos. Like a regular golden pothos, they can take so much damage before actually succumbing to it. I feel like these heartleaf philodendrons, I don't feel like it's the same for them. I feel like they are quite dramatic about their injuries when they get injured or when they get pest insect problems. Okay, I'm gonna just water these in the under part. Give it a good glug. And then I'll do the same thing with the other one. Do you have a spot for roots? Beautiful. Let's see. Mine is more of a hormonal roller coaster than when it was when I was young. Or maybe I was just more consistently insane back then, so I didn't notice hormonal insanity. Yeah, I think that when you're a teenager, you're already, like, certifiably insane, right? Being a teenager is a mental illness. We all have to get through. And it's hard. One sec, I just have to water these. There's an exchange that's going on. Where are my Lysol wipes? Okay, I'm just gonna wipe down my table now in case of thrips. In case of thrips, break glass. You won't fit in there. Where will this go? I don't have a spot for this. Dang it. Oops. Okay, please don't fall. Thank you for not falling. I'm back. Okay. I need to get those Chlora whatever wipes. Like the hospital wipes that have like peroxide or chlorine or something. I don't want chlorine though because I'm allergic to it, but like something equivalent. I want like peroxide wipes, something that kills on contact. Okay. Now you can go here. Which is nice. And then I don't need this stuff right now. It's not easy to be. Look a little dry there. Oh, shiitake mushrooms. Tell me you're already sprouting. I need the lights today. Gosh dang it. I think my gomphrena is starting to sprout. One sec. Okay, I think we're good. I think we've got most of this. I think everything dirty for today is finished, I think. You right there. Just one final wipe. Don't want to get any soil-borne diseases now, do we, folks? Like tetanus or ringworm or something. All right, is my coffee still warm? Do I need to top it off? Need to top it off. Beautiful. All is well. No stains detected. We love that, right, Toblerone? Why are you all the way over here, by the way? And why is your dog bed over here? It's a weird spot for it. Here you go. Ugh. There you go. Legionnaire's disease. Is Legionnaire's disease in soil? I don't know, and I don't know nothing about nobody, okay? Oh my god, relax. Fix the bangs. And back to it, shall we? Okay, let's talk about the seeds that I planted, because I planted a whole bunch of seeds, as you can see from my beautiful seed tray back here. Here's what I've got so far. I did Chantilly Snapdragon Butterfly Snapdragons. I did 16 of those, not 12. I did 16. So I did 16 Chantilly Snapdragons. I did 16 Apricot Status. I did 16 Red Echinacea. 16 Celosia Spicata Flamingo, Celosia Coxcomb, Celosia Spicata Salmon, and generic celosia. I just surface sowed them, so there's like 100 seeds, and I'll just pull out the best 12 looking seedlings from those ones. I also planted my tiny gladiolus corms, and I planted 16 corms per plant pot, and I have let me see how many plant pots. 1, 2, 3. So I have 3 times 16 gladiolus. Isn't that awesome? That's a lot. That's more than 45. That's 48, right? 45, 46, 47, 48? No. But it's 45 plus a couple. Hold on. It is, yeah, but usually only like potting soil bags that you have freshly opened. Oxygenated soil is usually a lot safer. Well, on top of mine having been opened, it's an open air bag of soil that I've got. I also did 16 pom-pom dahlias, and then I also potted up my dahlia tubers. Technically it is early to pot up dahlias, but they're small tubers, and I feel like, wouldn't it be nice to get dahlias earlier? I feel like the answer is yes. Hey Louisa, good morning. By the way, hi Slinky, hi Raven. I don't know if I actually greeted you with a hello. So I have Frank Holmes dahlia. I have 2 of those, and then I have a lifestyle dahlia, one of those potted up. I also did malva. I planted the malva, and the gomphrena adjacent flower is what I've called it. That one looks like it's about to sprout. I also planted pansy, mammoth white pansies, and coleus. So that is all the stuff that on the internet it said it's okay to start this early, which for me, my last frost date is estimated around May 1st this year, which is very early. It used to be May 2-4 weekend. That was like accepted. In where I live, it was just generally known. Where's the lid for this thing? I have this, but no lid. Annoying. Anyway, it's generally accepted May 2-4 weekend is when it is safe to plant out your garden. But last year it was like May 15th was the estimated last frost date, and now it's May 1st is the estimated last frost date. So I'm fine with that, to be honest, because I would like it to be early so I can have a longer garden. But that shortens how many weeks it is until the last frost, and the last frost date estimated date, it can still be earlier than that. It can be later, but I feel like the chance of it being early is worth the risk of not having any room to put plants. I cannot imagine having frost in fucking May. That is so late to me. I wish that was my life. We can have frost in June, and we can have frost in September. The rules in Canada are a little different, okay? We get different rules. But now I have, what did I say? 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19? Do I have 20? No, I have 19. I have 19 coleus cuttings now, which is super. In a perfect world, if all 19 of these coleuses live, I would not need to start any coleus. 19 coleus plants is enough to use in my garden. Why are you like this? You see it's right in front of your face. You know where it is. It's always in the same spot. I don't know. I have such hand-eye coordination problems. Anyway, you could do cuttings from your dahlias. I did that the first time this year, and it's working really well. Wait, what? Bro, I'm going to be a dahlia queen? I'm a dahlia girly now? If they start sprouting, I can take cuttings and have more. Because the Frank Holmes, I have 2 bulbs of it, but it's so pretty. The lifestyle one, I like it. But the Frank Holmes dahlia is so pretty. And I love medium and small flowers. I'm not a huge fan of gigantic flowers because they're very, like, it depends. You know, there's certain large flowers that I can appreciate. Obviously, in a perfect world, I love every flower. Every single flower is a beautiful flower. It's like saying I have a preference for certain dogs. Every dog is the best dog. I know this. Every flower is a good flower. However, sunflowers take up a lot of room, so I don't like them. It doesn't mean I don't like sunflowers. It means in the space that I have no room to have that type of space-wasting plant. Same thing with, like, artichokes. I can't grow an artichoke. It takes up so much room. It would just waste a whole plant pot for me. And I can't waste any space because I need to have lots of medium. I just want to have lots of medium flowers because then I can have lots of flowers. Versus, like, the gladiolus last year, it was beautiful. It took months to grow the one flower stalk. And then the flower stalk bloomed for like 3 days, and then it was just leaves for the rest of summer. It just put up the one flower stalk each plant. Some of them tried to put up a second one, but it was just like kind of weak. So while it was beautiful, it was a very large flower that's pretty much unusable as a cut flower, and I love cutting my flowers as bouquets. So it was just an ornamental for outside, took up a large amount of space, and didn't have a lot of payoff. If I had a lot of space, gladiolus are stunning. At my mom and dad's farm, my mom plants them in a, like 50 of them in a big spot together. And it's insane. It looks so beautiful. It looks just absolutely magical. But if you're working in a tiny space of concrete, you know? I feel like with giant flowers, any blemishes are easier to notice too. Yeah, and you can't just go like, oh, I'll just pull that one off, don't worry about it. You're like, well, it's the only one that's coming this year, so I guess we'll just have that. So, with that being said, dahlias are gorgeous, and whenever anybody gets into dahlias, if they have a lot of space, of course they're going to be into these like giant dinner plate dahlias the size of your face that are just something to behold. They honestly can barely even hold up their own weight. That's how big the flowers are. Oh yeah, an entire 2 meter by 2 meter bed of gladiolus is lovely. Yeah, and she does a border of lisianthus. It's literally like a wedding backdrop. And that's just what's against the railing on the back of their house. Because she needs somewhere to put the gladiolus. She has so many bulbs at this point in her collection that it's just like, they have to go in the ground, and I don't have time to put 5 here and 5 there and 5 there. They're all going in the ground here. It'll be gorgeous. And then there's a giant milkweed plant that grows against their house, a border of pink and white and cream colored lisianthus, and then just a big grouping of 50 giant gladiolus. All different colors. Very, very pretty. And then she has these giant tubs that are kind of like, I guess they're like the size of like a horse feed bucket. They're large buckets and they're plant pots. And she has those filled with glads also lining the driveway. So there will be like, I don't know, 20 in one plant pot, or 20, maybe 12, more than 10. The plant pots are like this big around, and she'll have some lots, 10 to 20 glads in one of those, and then there will be like 5 of those on the driveway. It's a lot. She plants a lot of stuff. She has a lot of flowers. I, however, have, I don't know, I don't know how big our backyard is. I really don't. I keep saying it's 20 feet by 20 feet, but I think that's just a made up number. Hey, Alex, how big would you estimate our backyard? Like the space where I can grow. Like the floor. How much floor is there? Like how many feet is the flat space of our backyard, would you say?
I wouldn't know, but I don't measure it.
Just estimate with your eyeballs.
Let's say 15 feet by 10 feet.
15 feet by 10 feet?
Yep.
That would be smaller than the room I'm sitting in.
I don't know.
Our backyard is definitely bigger than the room I'm sitting in. Anyway, it's a small amount of space, and it's all raised beds, plant pots, and garden bags. So it's going to be... It's just a little harder. So anyway, all that to say, the Frank Holmes dahlia is so beautiful and little. It's a little flower. Like it's like 1.5 to 2 inches across, which for a dahlia... Sorry, I'm wearing a dress, and it's catching on everything. Let me see. The cult farm will have fields of flowers. Absolutely. Just fields on fields. Okay, let me just open up another window so that I can show you again. Frank Holmes Dahlia. I got these as a gift with purchase from a lovely lady at the seed swap. I bought the lifestyle dahlia, and then I was telling her I'm getting into it this year, and I'm excited that the lifestyle one is small, and she said, oh, you like that it's small? And I said, yes, I do. And then she said, here, this is a small one. What classification? I don't know. Let's see if I can find like a better picture, because Floret Flower Farms has a beautiful picture, but it's not like size accurate for me. Okay. Just want you to see it in someone's hand, like in their actual hand. Oh, here we go. Frank Holmes. It's so pretty. Hello? What the heck? Okay, that's good, that's good. And then we need Discord. It's not Discord. That's what my thing here is called. Okay. Okay, check this out. Raven, I don't like Frank Holmes. I don't like pom-pom dahlias. Well, first of all, the first thing you say when I get into dahlias is you don't like the one that I chose. That's rude. First of all. Second of all, look at it. What do you mean you don't like it? Look at how pretty it is. Look how cute she is. She's just, that's 2 fingers. That means it's as wide as 2 fingers. And the lady who sold me the tuber said, you get tons of flowers off of one plant. Look how cute they look. I feel like they'll fit into a bouquet that has zinnias, which is what I want. I want them to fit into a usable bouquet. And like, look at that. Look how little they are, but look how cute they are. Stop. If you want to do cuttings, you'll want to bury the tuber with the crown just above the soil. That's what I have for the lifestyle one. I guess I should lift Frank Holmes a little higher. There you go, Frank Holmes. Get your crown above the soil. Where do you think you're going? Okay, Frank Holmes. Where's your crown, buddy? There you go. Keep your crown above the soil. You beautiful monsters, you. Sorry, it's just not the dahlia shape I like. That's fine. You're wrong about it, but it's fine. Look how pretty this is. To me, this is like prime. This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful flower. Look how little it is. It's going to be perfect for cut flowers. It's also going to be a beautiful, and I have 2 tubers. Here's what I'm thinking about. Am I going to plant them next to each other or in separate pots, like in different spots in the garden? That's the other question. And then the other dahlia that I'm growing this year, Lifestyle, is this one. I want to die when I look at it. This is literally it's the perfect flower. I don't think there exists a perfecter flower than this. Look at the color on it. Look at that. Oh, that's stunning. And look at, it looks like what the pink dandelion was supposed to look like when I wanted to grow the pink dandelion. It looks like a cupcake variety of zinnia. Look at, sometimes they're pale. Stop it. It's so pretty. A bunch of them together. It's the perfect, this is the color of yellow that I like. This gold yellow and that pink. This is literally what my wedding flower. If I get married, this will be the flower I'll choose for my wedding. That's how beautiful it is to me. Like, look at it just growing in the field with white ones. White dahlias are beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. What in the world? Let me see. Hey there, Zabuya. I do like miniature dahlias. I just prefer decorative, peony, collarette, or anemone shapes. Well, okay then. Here's the real question. Should I be shopping for dahlias now? Little kinds, just a bunch of little ones. Yeah, the lifestyle dahlia is anemone, much more my style. The lifestyle dahlia is next level beauty, in my opinion. I'm very, very, very excited to see it in my garden. Look at how it looks when it's growing. It's so pretty and girly. It looks like a cartoon flower. I'm so excited to see her. I'm definitely gonna make cuttings of this. Hopefully. Let's hope we can. I am feeling particularly annoying this morning. Not annoyed. Annoying. Like, I feel like I just want to go bother Alex. I feel annoying. I feel like I'm gonna bother someone today. I don't think I should go in public today. I'll probably start a fight with a man. But not to be rude, just to be annoying, you know? I would never do that to a... Let me think who I would not do it to. Anybody else? Okay, hold on a sec. Dahlia tubers. Like, what are we looking at price-wise on Etsy for dahlia tubers? Why am I, like, straight up blurry? My camera's blurry. It's not focusing on me. Like, hello, do you even care about what your job is? It's to focus on me. Duh. Erg. Whoa, don't slide away. And it slides farther. Let me see. Dahlias, peonies, and hellebores, all of them, the whole garden of them forever. Hellebores, when I have a shadowy area under trees, I'm going to be growing hellebores, and also there's another one that's friggin' amazing. It's like a trout lily, but it's not a trout lily. I'd love to tell you. I don't remember what it's called, but there is something else that grows in the shade that I really like. Okay, let's see what we can put on for filters on the Etsy filter to see, like, we don't want to look at anything over, honestly, $15 is probably the most. I don't even think I would spend $15 on a dahlia, if I can be completely honest. I spent eight, I think, on the lifestyle one. And I got 2 for free. I bought 8, bought 1 for 8, got 2 for free. Okay, I don't want seeds though, I want tubers. And then special offers, what do we want? Free delivery? Ooh, free delivery would be nice. Don't mind if I do. Growing hellebores. I feel like you'd really like the soft colors that hellebores come in. It might be space constraint though. Not only is it a space constraint, but it's also a lighting and wetness constraint, because it's just, yeah, that's one of those ones I want to grow that in the ground. Hellebores, I don't have the ground. I'm sure if you were a really prolific, wonderful gardener, you could keep something like that in a pot, but I just don't feel confident that that is where my level of gardening expertise is able to extend to. Could you not? Thank you. Let me see. I'd see if you can find a local flower farmer or a Canadian business who sells tubers. You can have lots of issues if you don't get them from a reputable source. Disease, no eyes, broken necks, shriveled. True. I probably can find them from a local source. You know where I could probably find them? on Facebook Marketplace. Also, I feel like there's dahlia growers at least somewhere near where I live. Do. Oh, it is love. Please hold. Everyone just cool your jets. I'm working here. I'm looking. I just plan to buy giant ass pots. Here's the problem. I am cheap. Good job, Laura. I don't want to buy giant ass pots. I want to find giant ass pots. It's not realistic. It's just what I want. Okay, let me see. What did I want to search? I wanted to search dahlias. No listings for dahlias within 20 kilometers. Okay, well, let's open up that search a little bit, don't you think? What in the world do you mean there are no dahlias? Did I spell it wrong? I don't think I did. Am I crazy? D-A-H. No, I did. Dahlias for sale. Okay, I didn't search dahlias for sale. I searched dahlias and Facebook didn't know what I meant. Okay. Let me see. For over 100 dahlia tubers, peony roots, and delphiniums for sale. Oh. Love it. Do. I'm also cheap. Finding giant ass non-plastic pots is the dream. Yeah. Finding giant... Oh my god. If we're talking about the dream, Raven, let's talk about the dream. The dream is to have those gigantic concrete planters that the city uses a crane to put onto the road where we live in the spring and fills it with flowers for the season and then uses a crane to remove them at the end. I want giant concrete plant pots. I want plant pots that could hold a tree that are giant and concrete but look like a plant pot. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Do. I don't want to buy dahlia seeds. That's a scam. Dahlias don't make seeds. They make seeds, but whatever. You know what I mean. Stop. You know what I mean. Okay. Oh my god, can I tell you something that makes me really happy? Toby's mom sees my Facebook posts and comments on them and says nice things to me on them and also comments about Toby on them, and it makes me feel very warm inside. And it also makes me obsess more with Toby because just knowing that his mom loved him so much that she's still checking in on him makes me feel like I know he's a special dog. He's like, others know he's a special dog. Oh, he's running right now in his sleep. I wonder if I can move enough for you to see his toes. Look, he's running. Look right here. So anyway, back to what I was talking about. The garden. See his little toes twitching. He's going for a little run. He's getting the bad guys. Look. What's he dreaming about, do you think? Oh, I hope he's winning. God, he's so cute. He's so little. Okay, anyway, ours are steel, but yes, I would love some of those fuckers. Literally. Yeah, I would really like to find more dahlias now because knowing that you could take cuttings off of them and knowing that they're small. I love small flowers. I feel like all of the things that you buy tubers for, this is fully made up, are big flowers. You know? Like, what's the other one that you do? Canna lilies. One of the lilies. Okay, I'm just gonna search again, but this time on my phone because what did I want to search, Laura? Use your brain. Thank you. Gotta give myself a pep talk sometimes. Mac, my fat ass 6-month-old kitten, chews dream food in his sleep. I'll do this so you can see him while I'm doing my search. I also considered a bathtub, you know, like getting an old metal bathtub, because those sometimes come up for $20 on our resale site. Wow, I love other people's plants. Okay, don't get distracted, Laura. We're here for a reason. What are we here for? We're here for dahlias. Dahlias. All right, we've got tubers. Cafe au lait, that was pretty. What do we got? See, everybody's trying to sell the big ones. Everyone's like, look how big these beautiful big giant dahlias are. And I'm like, but what if I instead, hear me out, find small ones? What if instead we have small ones? Okay, wait, what do I want to know? I want to know what the pom-pom dahlia looks like. Pawn. Every time I forget. Dahlia. Okay, good. Making sure I'm on the same page. Pom-pom dahlia. Oh, wait, I don't want to search it here. I want to search it here so I could look at it. I'm a boomer. Pom-pom dahlia. Let's see what they do. Oh, that's that circular shape again. Oh no, are you telling me mine could come out orange? Wasting all this time growing it with a possibility of orange flowers? What a waste that would be. That would really upset me, honestly. Okay, I need to see pom-pom size description, like size. Lordy, let's see. Dahlia pom-pom mix produces small, perfectly spherical, densely packed blooms, typically measuring 1 to 2 inches. Oh. So, what? What size are pom-pom dahlias? Around 5. They're small. Beautiful. Okay, so let's find out. If they're orange, though, they will be destroyed. They will not survive. Okay, do you want to see my paintings from yesterday? Because I painted like I always do. The goal, you know, paint every single day of 2026. I don't know if it's happened every day, but I think it has. I wish I had 365 paintings at the end of the year, but my sister keeps taking them. Okay, so the one I worked on was this. It's like a rock wall and a stream and sky. Aren't they fun? I did my best. I'm still a beginner. Don't come at me. I'm doing my best. So that was the one, and then I did another. I did another good one. One that I'm actually like, do you want to see it? Because it's actually good. Oh wait, is it? Maybe I'm wrong. No, it's pretty good. I'm happy with it. I finished this one. What do you think? Oh wait, I want to show you way up close. I added gold shiny metallic paint. There. Now you've seen it. Mikazador, good morning. Good morning, good morning. I think that's it. That's it. That's just those. Ooh, a moth. Cute. Yes, very cute moths. Moths are good. We love moth. Okay, good. All right, I feel good about this. We've got so many coleus, which is that's gonna be great. I'm gonna be very pleased. It will be a good thing to have a majillion coleus. The other thing I have is geraniums. That's something else I need to pick that up today. They're at my sister's house, and I'm going to be picking them up. I think you'd really like Irish D. Porter. Anybody gets to name them, eh? They just get to call them whatever they want. Irish D. Porter dahlia. Irish D. There we go. Let's see. Oh, Florette. Thank you for your beautiful photo. It's beautiful. It looks like a lifestyle if a lifestyle was a pom-pom. I want to eat the pom-pom ones. I actually really do like them because I want to eat them. They look like candy. And that's not what I'm going to show you. You're just going to have to hold on while I get the other one open here. Do. Wow. What is it, Beelzebub? What can I do you for, honey? What do you need? Here, let me show ya. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da. She's beautiful. Yep. It's nice. Whoever be naming these dahlias, though. I'm going to need to have a talk to them, you know what I mean? Okay. Good. All right, so that's good. I think that's it for plants right now, right? Oh, also, I have now packed up my envelopes to send out for everybody. Seed sending I'm waiting until the end of next week. I want to wait until the end of February so that anybody who wanted to join in February still gets to join and get seeds. Oh, that's a particular breeder. Got it. Oh, yes. Different breeds. I want you to teach the parrots to say, yoo-hoo, big summer blowout, yoo-hoo. Well, I've taught them that. They didn't know that before we had them. And sometimes Gary will do it right away, but sometimes he just does it out of the blue. You just wake up there, mister? Oh, it's a big stretch. Oh, the biggest stretch. Oh, you had a good rest. Was that a good nap? Did you have a good nap? Bah! Shush. Beelzebub's getting really strong at saying shush. She'll make a noise and then she'll say shush. Hi, baby. Oh, he's just so happy. Oh, he's such a happy boy. He's so sweet. He's such a good boy. Toby and I had the most amazing training experience, probably last night. I think it was last night. It might have been the night before. Shush. I'm not actually shushing Beelzebub. I'm saying shush when she makes a loud noise so that she'll say shush. So if you think I'm shushing her, don't worry. I'm not. And she knows that I'm not. It's a back and forth that we do. God, Toby, look at him. Look at the life of the hard working dog. Anywho, yeah, we were doing training. It wasn't last night. It was the night before. Last night's training was just really funny because him and Peekaboo were both just so silly. Toby's learning touch, and it's different from shake. There's 3 that involve his paws, and he is working through all of them. So one is high five. That's when he jumps up and high fives my hand. One is shake, which is put your paw in my hand. And then the other one is touch, which is use your paw to touch something. So 3 actions that require his paw. And since they all require his paw, if I ask for one and he doesn't want to do that one, he'll just cycle through the other 2 paw ones. So we're working on breaking through that and being like, no, you only have to do the one that I ask you to do. But he's getting so good with his like response time, his lying down speed. Like when I say lie down, he really like, do I have to? Whereas now he's lying down and being like, okay, it's just because you're saying. It's not because you want me to be lying down. You just want me to lie down right this second. Whereas before he was like, I don't want to lie down. And I was like, it's not about you wanting to lie down. It's you doing it because I said it. And now he's, I think, getting it. And sit, he's so quick with. He's beautiful with sit. I'm still getting him to come up to me really close when we're doing training. Like that's something I have to train in because he wants to be about a meter away when we're doing training. But there's a few training things that require him to be close, like give me your paw. So whenever I ask for those commands, he has to like walk up to me and give me his paw. I want him to just do all the tricks close to me. So we have to work on that. But I think it's just a spatial awareness thing for him because everything around him is so big. So he wants a little bit of space to know that he's safe. He also has a really hard time concentrating when I'm giving treats to him and Peekaboo. He is a very jealous dog, and he just gets so upset with her. And she doesn't meow at him. She doesn't paw him. She doesn't hiss. She just, as he goes rah, 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 in her face, she just closes her eyes. Sometimes she'll put her ears back and like kind of turn her head, but she doesn't move. She doesn't back down. It's pretty awesome. And then she headbutts him, and then they're both awesome. They both love each other in their own way. I'm very pleased with them. But anyway, Toby was just being amazing yesterday. And then I said something to him like, Alex is going to go for a walk now. Don't freak out. And then Alex went for his walk, and Toby didn't freak out. And he freaks out every time Alex leaves. Like when Alex puts a sweater on and then a coat and then shoes, Toby starts pacing. And he gets upset. And I don't know if it's upset or excited. He barks. And it only seems to be when Alex gets dressed to leave. And, like, it doesn't happen when we're both leaving. It's only when one of us is leaving. So, anyway, yesterday I let him know ahead of time. And I was like, don't freak out, okay? And then, I don't know, maybe he understood? I don't know. Or maybe he's just getting it finally. But I don't know. He is indeed very cute. He is actually indeed the cutest. Okay, so now that these plants are planted and I need the grow lights to be up here now, I also need to figure out how I'm going to organize my house plants to keep them separated, like in a pretty significant way. Hi, Bubba. How doing? You show me your belly? He's like, here. This is my belly, I promise. Can you show me your belly? Can you show me? Can I give your belly a scratch? Can I give you a quick cuddle on your tummy? Papa. Hi, monkey. Yeah, come here. Hi, boo. You're my baby. Oh, no. I remember what the exciting thing about the training was. Sorry, I thought I knew where I was going with my sentence, and then I forgot halfway through. I remember where I was going. As we were training, I realized his nails needed cut, and I cut his nails for the first time in like a consent-based way. That sounds like I'm being a little bit woo-woo. What a nice turn. Oh, what a nice tum. Yeah, totally. So usually when I cut Toby's nails, I grab him, I put him on his back when he's basically immobilized, and then I hold 2 of his feet in one hand, and then in the fingers of that same hand, I'll hold the foot that I'm cutting. So I have 3 feet in one hand, and then the 4th foot is just free because he can't do anything with only one free foot. It's like he's hogtied, but in my lap. He's like on his back as a baby, and all of his legs are in one spot. So, and it's fine. Afterwards, he gets a treat. I tell him he's a good boy. I tell him he's all done. I let him sniff the clippers. But he doesn't like it, and when I bring the clippers out, he doesn't run away, but he goes like this. And then when I say, come here, Toby, he just like stands still. So I know he doesn't like it, and I know it'd be nicer if he could consent to me cutting his nails. So anyway, I called him over. I got the nail clippers out. I cut Peekaboo's nails first because she doesn't care at all. She'll stand as I'm holding her paw, and she's very tolerant. So anyway, I cut her nails first, and then I put the nail clipper down. I told her she was good. I gave her a bunch of treats, and then Toby touched his nose to the nail clipper, and then I told him he was good, and then I picked up the nail clipper, and Toby started looking away. So then I just put it down. He looked at me again, gave him a treat. Eventually I got to the point where I was touching all of his feet with the nail clipper and giving him treats in between that, and he was treating that like it was a game or like a trick. If the clippers touch me, I get a treat if I'm still excited. So anytime that he got kind of shut down, I would make him do a trick and give him a treat and get excited about it. But and then eventually I picked him up and I had him standing in my lap, and I basically treated him like he was a horse and I was doing his hooves. Like, I grabbed his back leg and flipped it up so I'm looking at the bottom of the foot pad, even though he's facing this way, like this. Like, I held his foot was on the ground like this, and I picked it up and held it like this and cut the nails on the underside. And he didn't cry. He didn't pull away. I did 1 foot at a time with a 5-minute break in between, because I was already on the ground with treats. We were already doing playing and training. So I did breaks in between each foot, and in between each foot I would touch his feet with the clippers, including the foot I had already cut, and give him treats in between. He has these tiny, tiny little freeze-dried duck treats. It's like pumpkin puree and freeze-dried duck. That's 2 ingredients, and they're itty bitty. So anyway, they're good for him, so I'm not worried about it. And oh my god, he's the cutest thing in the world. Anyway, by the time we finished, all his nails were cut. He was in a good mood, and he was not cowering away from the clippers. It was very good. We had a very good experience with cutting his nails the last time we did it. So I'm going to do it the same way. I'm just going to treat it like it's something that takes 20 minutes instead of having it be like something that takes 1 minute, because I can do it in a minute and a half quickly and whatever. But if I can do it in 20 minutes with no drama from him and no trauma for him, I like it. So that's what we'll do. Oh, how are you going to get comfy in there? So big. He's so small. The tree is down by hand. I'm a beast. Oh, good job, Candy. Cutting down a tree. No trees to cut down here. Hi, baby. Oh, thanks for the tummy. Every time he sees that I'm looking at him, he gives me his tummy. And I'm like, are you submitting so hard? You don't have to. We're buddies. You don't have to, like, remind me that you're small. I know you're small. Silly guy. The next thing on my list is to figure out what we're going to crochet next, by the way. The next tutorial is for a Monstera leaf, which is right here. But after that, I'm not quite sure what it is. Sorry, I just noticed I have another plant pot with gladiolus babies in it. And I want to check if they're alive or not, because the plant otherwise is dead. Let's do that. Today is not a day where we're crafting, apparently. It's just a plant day. Oh shit, Taki friggin' mushrooms. I just poured a full plant pot of dirt. Oh god, no! Why is my friggin'... Oh lordy. I just poured all of my rocks onto the floor. We lost the camera. Oh gosh. What's going on around here? I just killed a coleus. Well, see, I should have taken all the cuttings from that one. We wouldn't have even had to be in this spot. Oh lordy. But wait, there's more. It's fine, everyone. I'm not injured. I am, however, on my period, so my patience is less than normal. So the fact that I'm not freaking out, I need you guys to understand, is important. I'm not freaking out. Oh my god. Right? Please don't fall. Why are you trying to do that? I did nothing to deserve that. Don't knock over the coffee. The coffee is safe, currently. There's so much dirt on my floor right now, you guys. Ugh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna make this work. It's gonna be okay. Between us, I think we'll be fine. There is a full plant pot of dirt on my floor now. There's 2 full plant pots of dirt on my floor, which is wonderful. Here's the first one. Great. See if I can bring you over here for the drama. No, you can't really see the drama, but this is how far you can see. So that's what you get to look at while I clean up my mess. Flipping Toby did not move. Can I just say, Toby has no trauma, no fear, Literally furniture falls down around him and he does not care. He's so brave. He's the bravest chihuahua. Thunder literally could never. And I say that with all the love in the world for Thunder. All right, are you guys dead or just dry? I think you're fully dead, aren't you? That's too bad. Should I not give up on you? Oh no, you know? No, these are dead. Frig! Okay. I need to clean all of, just checking how far you can see, the rocks on the floor. All of my rocks, which were just so clean. I'm not freaking out. There's nothing to freak out about. A mess is not an emergency. A mess is not an emergency. A mess is not an emergency. A mess is an inconvenience, not an emergency. Right, guys? Say it with me. A mess is not an emergency. A mess is an inconvenience. I'm not being chased by a lion. I'm cleaning dirt up off of my floor in my warm home. I am not being chased by a lion. I am cleaning dirt off the floor in my warm, safe home. No one is mad at me. I am not in trouble. I did not do anything wrong or bad. I made a mistake. I was a little careless. And I made a mess as a result. But nobody is in danger. No one is injured. Nothing that can't be just cleaned up with a broom and a few minutes. I am not in trouble. I am not in trouble. And that is okay. Where is Alex checking in on you? Is he not curious? He probably does have headphones on. That's probably true. That, and this is not really something that requires his help, if I can be honest with you. Cleaning handfuls of dirt off of my floor is, that's on me. You know, he takes out the garbage and does the recycling. My own active soil messes, I feel like we both agree. That's a Laura problem. That's not an Alex problem. All right, here's a pile of dirt. Lovely. Now I'm just going to grab my little baby vacuum and slurp up the rest. Why is it like this whenever I do anything? All right, headphone users, turn your headphones down. No, thank you. I haven't vacuumed back here in a while. All right. Okay, I think that's mostly okay, which is good. I need to wash my hands again. But before that, I think I will maybe move my seed tray over here. Darling. You can go back. Or maybe you can go like this. And then you can honestly probably go over there now. Yeah? What do you want? What are you yelling about? Technically these aren't grow lights, so maybe it'll be okay. For now. For today. We'll see. Hopefully by Monday these will be under actual real grow lights. Okay. 1 minute. I just have to go wash my hands again. When in doubt, wash your hands again. Right, Tobe? That's right, Mom. Of course, now there's also leaves to deal with, as per usual. Let me bring you back in, guys, to the regularly scheduled programming. Why? All right. Okay. I think we're okay again. I think all is well. Nothing broke. Somehow, nothing broke, which is great. And I'll do this so that I don't have to adjust the camera anymore. Toby's bed. Where's Toby? Oh, he's on the floor now. Okay. So now let's discuss what we can do for. Excuse you? Oh, peekaboo. Also, this table can go back. It's just a balancing table for my camera. Beauty. Okay. Anyway, now we can discuss what we can do. This is my life. This is always the way it is. If you're new here and this is the first thing you're seeing, I can't even tell you this is not what normally happens here. I am generally very clumsy. And I make messes all the freaking time. So now we can talk about what we want to do next after the Monstera crochet. Let me see. No, thank you. Hey, you wait. Watch out. You watch it. Okay, let's see. Flipping Toby did not move. He's very brave. You're a brave boy. There's no food on the floor. I just vacuumed it. There's nothing for you, mister. He ate a full portion today. Usually I feed him half a portion in the morning, but I've been upping his portion the last couple of days, and today he got a full portion in the morning. And then he pooped 1,100 times. You had a very big poo pot. You want to come up? You want to come here, Toby? Oh, nope. Alex is here. Gotta go back to Alex. And let's see. No, thank you. I learned how to make Spanish tortilla. It's simple, but I feel accomplished. Oh, that's cool. What's in a Spanish tortilla? Is it a corn tortilla or a wheat tortilla or a semolina tortilla? He didn't hear anything because he was downstairs, so he missed all of it. He wasn't watching the stream because when he's in his office, he usually just has the stream on. He wasn't watching the stream, so he didn't see it, and he was downstairs, so he didn't hear it. So he missed. At least it didn't fall on the keyboard or the mouse. It didn't fall on any technology, so that's good, right? Anyway, I learned Spanish tortilla. So how do you do Spanish tortilla? After washing my hands 11 times, I need a little Aquaphor. Is Aquaphor and Eucerin the same thing? Okay, so this bowl of dirt that you just saw is all I have left from my first bag of seed starting mix. My second bag of seed starting mix is still here on the floor, and I used, I don't know, probably like not even a quarter of one. We should have enough, I don't think. Potato, and we used fried onions too. Ooh, that sounds yummy. Potato tortillas. I planted some corn, nasturtiums, zinnia, and milkweed so far this week. Nasturtiums is way too early for me because nasturtiums do not like growing inside here. They prefer to be outside. So if I'm starting them indoors, it would be like just before the last frost, which makes it for me not worth it. For me, it's worth it to put like 3 nasturtium seeds into one 6-inch pot and start that inside, because then I can just take that whole 6-inch pot and transplant all 3 of them as one unit. And I have an okay luck with that. But for me, I direct seed. Nasturtiums, for me, they prefer just to be direct sowed. And I plant enough seeds that works for me. But it's still too early for me for zinnias. I don't know when corn needs to get planted. But I know in the song about Boys Round Here by whatever the guy's name is, you know, that country singer, he says, you gotta get it in the rain, gotta get it in the ground for the rain come down. So I'm guessing that it means before the wet part of spring, but I'm not a doctor, so I don't know. All right, there, moisturized hands. Those are my direct sowing stuff so far. Oh, that's direct sowing. Okay, you planted those direct. I thought you started seeds indoors for them. Do you want to pick out what comes next? Because I have my, sorry, I'm rubbing in cream if you're like, what's happening? We could figure out what seeds need to get put aside for the next part of the garden. But I also want to talk about what you're looking for next in videos, if you have any like preference, or do you not care about which videos come out and you just watch them because you're a bestie, which is also fine. I'm going to do a snail roll for my transplanting corn video. Ooh, that's cool. A snail roll. I've seen those. I haven't done it. I have supplies for this way. So it feels like for now I'm just going to keep doing it this way because I already have the supplies. And then when these supplies die, then maybe I'll try a snail roll. Hello, baby. How can I help you? Do you need to go outside? Are you the smartest dog? You're so brilliant. He came and stood right in front of me, made eye contact, and now he's jumping on my leg. Come here. Come here. Give me that paw so everybody can see. Come here. Can I have your foot? Toby, can you shake? How about a high five? Can I have a high five? Yay, you feel good. High five. He says, I can't, Mom. I'm too excited. Good boy, high five, good boy. Okay, you wanna go outside? Okay, let's go pee. Come on. He literally asked. I'll be right back. All right. My dog is the smartest dog in the whole neighborhood. Don't know if you knew about that. Asking me to go out. I mean, I think that's what being outdoor trained probably means, is that they let you know when they have to go outside. But he let me know. My Chihuahua, who can just pee in the house whenever he wants because he's a Chihuahua, he let me know that he wanted to go outside instead. So don't know if that's like something you get to experience with a Chihuahua, but mine's smart. Okay, so another thing I want to do is I have my geraniums that I'm going to be taking home from my sister this week. I'm probably going to take them home today, but I also have 2 additional geraniums that have been growing inside, and they've been doing almost nothing all winter. Like, this cutting went in October, and this is it since October, and those leaves are all original leaves. So there's 1 new leaf that is coming up here since October. Do you understand? These 4 leaves are for October. That's how old those 4 leaves are. This brand new leaf took all this time to decide to come out. So the geraniums, since that one has put out new growth, I'm considering that as like a wake-up warning for my geraniums. So my plan is to bring them all home and get them potted up. I think I'm going to pot them up in this size pot instead of in the seed starting trays, because I think they need more room already, right? I don't think geraniums need a minute in a seed starting tray. I think they can go directly into like a pot. And I think I could also... I don't want to direct put them into like hanging baskets yet. It's way too early for me to have to deal with hanging baskets. Anyway, any advice on those would be great. Actually, we could just look it up on the interwebs. That's what it's for, isn't it? Waking up dry, dormant geraniums. Rehydrating the roots, pruning back brittle or dead growth, and potting them in fresh soil. The plants that may look dead, but they can be revived by placing them in a sunny, warm location and watering them. All right. We'll see. Can geraniums go dormant? Will dead geraniums come back? What do you do with geraniums in October? So I think it's going to be good. I want to try a snail roll for sweet peas next year. The concern I have for doing a snail roll for sweet peas is you still are going to be touching the roots, and sweet peas hate having their roots touched. And if the roots grew straight down and then you bury them into the ground and they are all curved, is it going to be upset? Do you know what I'm saying? I know what I'm trying to say. Sweet peas are another that I should probably get started on. Whatever, it's not time. Let me check what the weather looks like for the next couple of weeks, and that will determine when my sweet peas can go in. Okay, so for the next week or so, we only have 1 day where the temperature is going to be below 0. All the other days it's going to be above 0, and today it's going up to 7 degrees Celsius, which is amazing. 7 degrees is like a full-on spring day. It's not getting that warm again until next Saturday, but still, we're pretty much above 0 now. That's not permanent, but the point is that will melt all of our snow. So all of the snow that we get, it is unfortunately, actually right now it's already maple syrup time then, because it's -2 at night, +2 in the day, -8 at night, 0 in the day, -11 at night, +4 during the day. Like, that's perfect for starting maple syrup stuff. Anyway, when all of our snow melts, I need the first 6 inches of my soil to be workable. So I can't plant anything yet, but it is almost time. I'll probably, on Elizabeth's birthday, I will plant out my poppies and my nasturtiums. That'll be March 15th. I'll probably plant those things in the ground outside, because that's 8 weeks before the last frost, official last frost, and it should be fine, I think. Wow, today we did a full day of just talking with no crafting. I mean, we did some plant stuff, which is kind of like crafting, but way to go us. We managed to fill 3 hours with just chit-chatting about plants. I think that there's a few other plants that I would like to get as perennials. And the dahlias, I'm gonna look where I can find dahlia, like a local, like a store or a local website. Dahlias. It's not just dahlias, I want dahlia tubers. You crafted with nature, totally. We're fancy like that here. I want to plant a sugar maple, but I don't think it gets cold enough to have proper maple syrup harvest, which makes me sad. Yeah, you need it to be below negative 10 Celsius at night and above 10 Celsius in the day. It needs to, like, the crazy fluctuation has to happen. Local flower farms, okay. Like where? In the spring. Oh, there we go. We sell our dahlia tubers in the spring. And how much do you sell them for? Show me the evidence. We will also be having a unicorn cutting sale on some of our most coveted varieties. Oh, that's nice. But not helpful for me. So let's look at somewhere else. Where else can I get dahlia tubers? I don't want to go to a garden center. I want to shop online. Satellite Garden Center? Wait, they have a website? It's literally like 2 people and a warehouse, and they have a website. That's awesome. And let's see, Scotland just isn't cold enough for maple syrup production then. That's a shame. Well, sucks to be in Scotland, except for that. Oh, shoot. Did I ask you what you think about my blue hosta? I don't think you asked me, but I love blue hostas. Okay, that one only has a couple. Hamilton Tubers Dahlia Society. The girl who I bought the tubers from is in the Tuber Society, or the Dahlia Society. Look up Creekside Growers and Ferncliff Gardens. Hey, get your face out of my dirt. Don't you touch my plants. Yeah, that's right. You behave. Okay, let me see. Okay, I found a website. Tuber Sale 2026. Web sale. April 24th. That's forever from now. Cat. Yes, Cat is here. Okay, that's not really helpful for me. Dahlia tubers. Ooh. A local flower farm. Would you look at that, you smarty party? Let's see if they have. Don't touch peekaboo. Hey. Hey. Don't touch my flowers. Don't do it. Don't touch my garden, okay? That's my garden. Thank you. Junie keeps trying to eat my seed starting. She's not invited to shop. Okay, let's see the Dahlia tuber sale. I'm looking on my phone. You guys are just gonna have to understand. $10. Okay. They're all sold out, so that's good. We love that. Ooh, Burlesca. That's a pretty one. Castle Drive. When I find one worth showing you, I will open it on my computer to show you. So she can bunt her head against yours. Pika. Is that what you want? Head bumps? God, she's the best. That's pretty. I just want to be cheap, though. Where can I find cheap dahlias? Cheap dahlia tubers. Like, who sells these for cheap? Nobody. It doesn't exist. But that, you know, I know that. But, like, I just wish it was true that I could go somewhere and buy inexpensive just single tubers. Is there like inexpensive single oh, Vessi seeds. Okay, here, I'll let you in. You can come, you can join me. It's just, it slows my computer down, so I'm always like hesitant to do that. Okay, so let's look in Vessi's seeds. I'll show you. Vessi seeds. At least it's in Canada. We love a Canada. Not sponsored products, Laura. And not AI mode. Why would I want it to be in AI mode? Okay. Here we go. And what I want to look at is flowers and bulbs. And now we want dahlias. And now let's see what they've got and what kind of pricing it is. Ooh, that one's pretty. Hold on, look at this one. Blue Bayou Dahlia. That's pretty, isn't it? That's weird. For a quantity of 1. Oh, I see. I thought it was saying for a quantity of 1 it's 13, but a quantity of 2 it's 12 per. 13 each, 12 each. Got it, got it. Okay, and Ball Dahlia collection. How can it be a collection if there's... Oh, because it's a bunch. 6 roots, 1 each of Boom Boom White, Chickadee, Rocco, and Golden Scepter. Well, I don't like any of those colors, so I won't be choosing that one. The Cafe au lait are too big. I don't like that one. Too big. Too orange. Too big. Show me the baby ones. I want the small ones. Ooh, Eveline. You're pretty. Loads and loads of near white ball type heads. The center petals are soft and subtle shades of great purple. It's the very best part is you don't need to be afraid to cut a vase full of flowers. The more you cut, the more they bloom. I love that about them. That does make me happy. Okay, so this one's nice. Little white, little purple. It's kind of giving chrysanthemum to me. Let's see what else they've got. Well, look at my weird ass stretched out arms. Let me just try and get in a more comfortable position. What am I doing? Okay, fire pot's kind of cool. Let's just open a couple tabs and look through them and then look at them after. Honeydew is kind of cool. Hot fudge and caramel. These look too big. I can't tell though if they're big. That's something I don't appreciate. I want hands. Ooh, peace and serenity. I'm all about that. Pretty as a princess dahlia blend. Peaches and cream. Kind of looks like a straw flower. Raspberry sorbet looks like a zinnia. Rhubarb and custard. I love her. Rocco. Sincerity. Who names dahlias? I think it's probably a weirdos. Okay. Wizard of Oz dahlia. Okay, so now let's look at the ones I chose. Let's see. 1 root of, it's kind of orange though, isn't she? It says coral, but like the risk of orange. Brand new to the market. Peace and Serenity is absolutely impeccable in both shape and color. Tidy water lily shaped blooms are held on nice long stems, and the ivory white petals have just a hint of creamy yellow at their base. One of the most amazing cut flowers. Dahlias are easy to grow, and you'll be amazed by how many flowers will be produced. Okay. 22 for how many do you get? You get 2? Duo. Pretty as a princess. 2 exceptional varieties. Princess Elizabeth. And what's the second one? Produces loads of useful upturned blooms in shades of raspberry pink and golden yellow. Pairs so nicely with the beautifully formed purple and pink and ivory white flowers of Princess Laetitia. Laetitia. Pretty. Nice mix. We like it. Hi, Laura. Hi, Sharon. This one is Peaches and Cream. Big cheery flowers, soft peachy shade with warm glowing yellow centers and a splash of orange, a very showy addition to container gardens and bouquets. It's nice, but it's orange. We can't be having orange in this house. Peaches and Cream is a great producer. And rhubarb and custard is probably the most sought after tuber variety currently. Is it really? Should I just get one? Just to be cool. Rhubarb and custard is a perky mignon type dahlia. I like that type. Is it got a long stem though? Rhubarb and pink base. The gold yellow center is prominent and adds so much to its charm. Okay, so this one's kind of cool. I do like this one. And I like this one. Okay, so this is a good company to look at, but what other companies can we look at? Buy Dahlias Canada online. I don't need them wholesale because I only need one of each, so I can't even go to the wholesale. Let's see. Peaches and Cream. Oh, I got that already. Okay. Brex Canada. Let's see. What's that? Don't know what Brex is. Pepiniere. Free shipping. Oh, fast shipping Canada-wide. Wildwood Express. Order Dahlia Tubers Canada. Huge selection to choose from. We love a huge selection. Lily's Tuber pre-orders. We'll check you. Creekside Growers. 5. There's so many farms. I'm so happy for all these people with their farms. Pacific View Dahlia. 2 tubers for $25. Okay, so now let's look for spring planted bulbs. I don't know if that's going to include dahlias. Sorry if it's glitching. It's my computer's thinking. And it's hard. Okay, now that it has loaded, let's just look at all of them. I do not really want all of them though. I think I only want collarette varieties. Like I only want small ones. I don't want anything large. No large dahlias in this house. No, not Brex, not trusted. Really? But it's .ca. And it's from Holland. Since 1818. I didn't know they're not trusted. That's too sad. Okay, next. Pepiniere. Okay, are you a .ca? Are you in Quebec? Let's see what we're looking at with the dahlias. Honestly, the website loading slow is enough for me to like say, I don't want to deal with you. Oh, this looks like an authentic. Ooh, look at that. That's a good website right there. Looks like a MySpace page. But I can still look. You can't stop me. Anything that catches my eye. Collarette mix is cute. 3-pack for $20. Probably 20 American. So like 100 Canadian. Let's see. USA flat shipping. Canada and USA $18 flat shipping. I don't know who this is. It doesn't look legit. It just looks like some person. But I do want to see. Ugh, I hate not knowing what to do. Okay. You're likely to get diseased plants and probably not even the varieties you ordered. Happened to me the first year I grew them. Oh, that's sad. Who's reliable? Brex comes up lots of times. try dahlia. I keep putting dahlias, but I don't want dahlias. I want dahlia tubers. Let's see, what does Costco offer? Just a mix. I don't want mixes. I want to know what I'm getting. My life is already mixed enough, thank you. I want to know exactly what we're getting when we order it. Wizard of Oz, dahlia. I mean, 21 bucks for a 3-pack, that's not bad. And that's West Coast seeds. I feel like I trust West Coast seeds. I grow a lot of West Coast seeds. But they probably don't have very many kinds, if I'm guessing. I just about knocked over my coffee, by the way. Oh, why are you so difficult? Oh my god, please deep breaths, Laura. Hello? How are there no dahlias, if there are dahlias? If you have seeds, why would it not show up? Okay, let's see. Hope therapy is lovely. Gotta head out for therapy. PM me if you have questions. Thanks, Slinky. Have a good rest of your day. And good luck with therapy. Absolutely. Okay, Bubblegum Bliss. That one's cute. Latte, Melon Mist, Sweet Natalie, Viking, Joey, Nikki, Layla Savannah, Bolt, Bumble, Petra's Wedding, A Night Silence. Okay, that's it. That's all of them. Great. So nothing that I'm interested in then. Too bad. What about Renee's? Renee's is reliable for having good seeds. So now let's see bulbs. I asked for bulbs only, please. Can you please just show me only bulbs? Thank you. All right, I think that's the only thing they do is daffodils. I don't think they have anything else. Oh, ranunculus, okay. And freesia. Those are some spring stuff still. We've got ranunculus, geraniums. That's it. Too bad, how sad. I guess. It's 12, Laura. Not sure what time you wanted to finish today. I did want to finish at 12, but I did start late, so I don't mind sticking around a little longer, trying to find a reputable source for reasonably priced dahlias. Dahlia tubers. Let's just see. No, why did you put Costco? I didn't write Costco. I just wrote dahlia tubers. Oh. Yeah, shop all dahlias. Don't mind if I do. Ooh, Odyssey. That one's pretty. Is that for one bulb though? $30 for one? I mean, I guess they're all specialty, so like other people probably will pay that. Okay, let's see Seebeck's Shirley and see if it's for one tuber. This beautiful dahlia she's 3.5 style, stellar style flowers, well suited, blah, blah, blah. One. It is one. That seems a bit steep for these old bones. I feel like, I don't know. I don't know what I feel like. I feel like I'm going to figure it out and all will be well. But rhubarb and custard is really pretty. Anywho, I guess that's it. I guess that's all we've got for today. We did some planting. We hung out with some animals, and it was overall just a chill morning. I hope that it was fun for you. I had a good time, and I got stuff done, so I'm happy about that. The cuttings was important. Getting all the diseased leaves off of my plants was important, and making a mess that I had to clean up was obviously what was just going to happen. So I'm going to be back on Monday. Next week, we're going to have a crochet tutorial for a Monstera leaf, and we're going to start a new crochet or knit project, like a big one, like a sweater or a blanket or something. I'll figure that out on the weekend. Check Discord, friends. I'll check in with you guys, and maybe I'll do a poll for what we can choose for the next project, but I need a big project to do, so I'll be in Discord for that. What else is there to say? Like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you on Monday. And we'll be that much closer to 100,000. We're very close right now. 99,500 subscribers. So let's get that last 500 out there, and do so by hitting the like, subscribing if you're new, share the video if you're feeling sassy, comment, talk to other people in the comments, and I think that's all I've got. Okay. Yeah. See you on Monday. Bye.